Okay, good afternoon, students. So we'll start with chapter 7, the police and the courts. So basically we were discussing about the subordinate courts, right? The judicial administration on the district level. That was our topic which we were discussing. So in that we already discussed that courts, which is lower courts. Lower courts or subordinate courts. Okay. So we were discussing the structure of lower courts, and basically it is divided into three parts. This is divided into three parts. So first is on the civil, on the basis of the legal branch. So that is civil branch and criminal branch. On this basis, first division is right. First two division is on the basis of the branches of the legal branches, and third one is the revenue code. Third is the revenue code. Okay. Now here if you see, in the civil code we already discussed. In civil code we have the court of district judge, the court of district judge. Then you have sub-judge court. Then you have sub-judge court. Then you have subordinate judge court. Subordinate judge court. Then you have munsif's court. Munsif's court. So this is basically this division is basically on the basis of the penalty, on the basis of the money involved. Basis of the money involved in the case. What is the amount involved in the case? On that basis, the civil courts are divided. Now, when we go to criminal court, this is divided on the basis of punishment, a maximum punishment which a judge can give. That is the basic of the division of the criminal court. Now, in this, if you see, the court of session judge, the court of session judge is the highest court for the criminal cases. Then under this you have the court of judicial magistrates. In that the first is chief judicial magistrates court. Under this you have CJM, Court of District Magistrate of First Class. Then you have Court of District Magistrate of Second Class. So these are the Court of District Magistrates. Judicial Magistrates. Sorry. Okay. So this is the division of criminal court. So you have the court of session judge, which is the highest court in a district for criminal cases. Then you have chief judicial magistrate court. Under this, court of judicial magistrate of first class, court of judicial magistrate of second class. So this is the basic division of the criminal court. Okay. Now in court of session judge you will find 3 judges. Okay, in the court of session judge, you will find 3 judges. Okay, 3 judges are there. So here you will find the judge who is session judge, then additional session judge. You have session judge, then additional session judge, then assistant session judge. Okay, then you will have assistant session judge. Now the session judge and additional session judge, they both enjoy the same power. They both have same power, but assistant session judge is having a different power. Okay, so as I told, this is basically divided into how much punishment a judge can give. So what is the maximum punishment a judge can give? I told capital punishment, and I asked you to find out what is capital punishment. So have you gone through that? What is capital punishment? Anyone? What is capital punishment? What is the maximum punishment a judge can give? No one has inquired, right? No one has inquired what is capital punishment. And if you have inquired, please answer in the chat. Be quick to answer. Okay, I am not getting any answer till now, so we will go ahead. So, capital punishment is the death sentence. Okay, capital punishment is the death sentence, and this is the punishment, maximum punishment a judge can give. Class 8, please be attentive and please reply. Other classes are replying very well. What is the problem with class 8? I don't understand. Okay. So, if you see, so the court of session judge is the highest court. In this you will find 3 judges: session judge, additional session judge and assistant session judge. Now, as I told, the maximum punishment is the death sentence a judge can give. Now, this additional session judge and session judge, these both can give this death sentence. They both have power to give the capital punishment. But there is one restriction. This capital punishment or this death sentence only can be given by approval of High Court. By approval of confirmation of High Court. Understood? As we have already discussed, all the functioning of the subordinate court is being observed by High Court, supervised by High Court. So, the maximum punishment can be given by the judge of the session court, but they have to first take the approval from the High Court, confirmation from the High Court. Without confirmation from High Court, they cannot give the capital punishment. Understood? See, what is the procedure? If they are not satisfied with the verdict, if they are not satisfied with the decision of the judge, they can appeal in the next appellate court, right? They can appeal in the next court. But in case if the culprit, if the culprit is not going and they are not appealing in the next court, then also approval has to be taken from the High Court. Understood? In case if the culprit who has been given the death sentence, if they are not going to High Court, if session judge has given them the a person that capital punishment, okay, session judge given the capital punishment to a person. Now that person is not going and appealing in the High Court, but instead instead of that also, the court of session judge, they have to go and they have to take confirmation. They cannot wait for the victim to go and culprit to go and take the approval. Understood? That cannot be happening. So, death sentence can be only given by the session judge after the confirmation of the High Court. Otherwise, they cannot do. Okay. So, this is the highest punishment a judge can give. Now comes the Chief Judicial Magistrate. Okay. So, Chief Judicial Magistrate can give the, Chief Judicial Magistrate can give 7 years of punishment and the fine. With fine. 7 years of punishment and fine. Now this fine which this Chief Judicial Magistrate is giving, that is as per the law. Okay. It is not, it cannot be excessive or it cannot be in a decreased level. Okay, it should be maintained according to the law. Now, suppose if there is a farmer who is actually subsistence farmer and he only is like he is poor. If he is a subsistence farmer, he is poor, right? So in that case, if he has done some crime, if that farmer has done some crime and he is going into the court and court asked him to put the fine of 2 crore. 2 crore. Will that farmer able to pay the fine? The farmer, subsistence farmer has been asked to pay the penalty of the fine of 2 crore. Will that farmer be able to pay the fine of 2 crore? It is not possible for him. So what will happen? He will say, you do whatever. I will not able to pay. Right? Now, if there is a very rich person is there and he came and a penalty has been given of 500 rupees to him. 500 rupees penalty to that person. Rich person. So will it affect? He will that time, that immediate time, he will just take out 500 rupee note and he will put as a fine. And again he will go outside and again he will commit some crime. Yes or no? So this penalty, this fine should be in appropriate amount. It should be in appropriate amount that if it is given, the penalty has been given, the person should feel that thing and also he should be capable of doing that. So your background, the background of the culprit, that also has been taken care when penalty or fine has been given. Understood? So this Chief Judicial Magistrate can maximum give the 7 years of punishment and fine, which is unlimited. It is not defined, but that should be given as per the capability of the person and as per the law. Okay. So that should be defined by the judge. Now the CJM, he can give 3 years of maximum punishment or fine. That fine can be of maximum 10,000 rupees. Okay. The CJM of first class can give the punishment of 3 years or fine, and fine is of maximum of 10,000 rupees. Now the CJM of second class, and he can give 2 years of punishment or fine, and obviously the fine will be of below 10,000. The amount is not given in your book also, and I haven't gone through that. So he can give fine which will be of less, obviously. Okay. So this is the division criminal code. So in criminal court, you have the highest court, court of session judge. Here, the judge can give the maximum punishment, which is capital punishment, death sentence, and that also he can give with the confirmation of high court. And he can put fine also, obviously. And chief judicial magistrate, he can give 7 years and fine, which is unlimited, but he has to decide that as per the capability of the culprit and the laws. Okay, he has to put the balance in the fine. Fine. Now, CJM, Court of Judicial Magistrate of first class. So in that he can give 3 years of punishment or 10,000 of fine. Now CJM of second class, he can also give 2 years of punishment and fine also, which is of lesser amount. Okay. So this division is basically on the punishment a judge can give. Okay. But here if you see, here it is based on the money involved in the case. Okay. Now we have revenue code. In revenue code, we have the agricultural land revenue is being taken care of. Agricultural land revenue is being taken care of. Okay. So till here, anyone is having any question? Any question, anyone till now? If you have any question, please ask. No questions? Okay. Okay. CJM is Court of Judicial Magistrate. Court of Judicial Magistrate. We have 3 levels of Court of Judicial Magistrate. First is Chief Judicial Magistrates Court, then Court of Judicial Magistrate first class, then Court of Judicial Magistrate second class. Okay, 3 levels of Judicial Magistrate Court we are having. Now I told you about the session judge, additional session judge, assistant session judge. So session judge and additional session judge, they both can give the same amount of punishment. Okay. But when we talk about the assistant session judge can give 10 years of imprisonment and fine. Okay. So assistant session judge can give 10 years of imprisonment and punishment of 10 years or fine. So fine is unlimited fine you can give, but that should be balanced. Okay. Any other question? So this is the functioning of this is the division of the court system on the district level. Okay. So we have almost cleared this topic, and whatever confusions, if you have any confusion related to this topic, you can ask. Okay. Highest court in the district related to civil matter is the Court of District Judge, and if it is related to criminal matter, the Court of Session Judge. Okay. And under that we have different subordinate courts. Okay. So any question till now, anyone? So we have administration, which is our next topic, district administration. So in this, if we say every state is divided into districts, all the states are divided into districts. I already explained this, right? And all the states are divided into districts, and the highest executive officer of a district is DM. Have you heard about DM? You would be knowing about DM. So highest executive officer of a district is DM. Okay, district magistrate. Okay, he is the highest executive body, executive officer on the district level. Okay, now this district magistrate is also called deputy commissioner, or district collector. Okay, district collector. You would have heard about the term collector and all. Okay, so deputy commissioner and district collector is also the name of district magistrate. Okay. Also, this district magistrate has some officers, group of officers, who assist him in the work. Okay. So before this, I want to tell you one more thing regarding the structure of district. So district magistrate, understood everyone till here? We need to know about the functioning of district magistrate, but before that I want to tell you one more topic which I missed actually in the structure of district administration. So I already explained you the civil and criminal and revenue code. Now there are some metropolitan cities, right? There are some metropolitan cities. So in metropolitan cities, we have some special kind of division. In metropolitan cities, we have some special kind of division. In this, it is divided into two parts. Okay, city council court. City council court, and then under this you have court of small cause. Okay, this is for civil matter, this is for civil matter. Then here you have the metropolitan session judge, which is for criminal. This is for criminal cases. Metropolitan session judge. Then under this you have chief metropolitan court. Then under this you have metropolitan magistrate court. So this also you need to keep in mind. I forgot to tell you about the metropolitan cities. So when we talk about the metropolitan cities, they have a different kind of division for the code. Okay. they have, for the criminal offences, they have city council code, okay, and under city council code, they have court of small courts, okay. So this is on the civil level. Now here is on the criminal level, for the criminal cases, they have metropolitan session judge. They have metropolitan session judge. Under metropolitan session judge, they have chief metropolitan court, and under that you have metropolitan magistrate court. Okay, so you need to keep these in mind. This is a division for metropolitan cities. Now, if I talk about your book, in your book, what is being done basically, the metropolitan cities and all that has been together combined, which is basically a very confusing part to understand. Okay. So you need to keep in mind that yes, in metropolitan cities we have different kind of division, and you need to keep this division in mind. Okay, and also on the district level we have the division which we discussed earlier. Okay, so any confusion? Anyone? Any confusion here? Any confusion if you have here? We can clear it out. No confusion. So we were discussing about the district magistrate, that he is the executive officer, highest executive officer in a district. Okay. Now when we talk about highest executive officer is DM. So when we talk about the main functions of DM, what are they? So in main functions of DM, maintaining law and order, that is the duty of the DM, district magistrate. Then maintaining land records and collection of land revenue. That is his duty. Providing civic amenities. That is also his duty. Okay. Monitoring the development projects. That is also DM's duty. Then you have supervising Panchayati Raj institution. You would have read about this in class 6. In class 6, you would have read about the Panchayati Raj institution, how they work, what is their functioning. So that all need to be supervised by the DM. Whatever work is going on in the Panchayati Raj, that should be supervised by the DM. Okay. Also providing relief work in case of any natural disaster. Okay, so these are the functioning of the district magistrate. A district magistrate has to maintain law and order. Okay, maintaining law and order is primary responsibility which he has to do. Also keeping the land records, collecting the land revenue, that is also his part of job. Okay, civic amenities, whatever for the people, that also need to be taken care by the district magistrate. Okay, also development projects, whatever development projects are going on, that also need to be supervised by DM. Okay, he will be supervising all the development projects. Okay. Now, Panchayati Raj institution. Now, whatever Panchayati functioning of Panchayati Raj institution is there, that should be also monitored by the district magistrate. After that, providing relief work if in case there is any natural disaster. So, if you see the post of district magistrate is a very responsible one. He has a lot of responsibilities which need to be taken care of, right? So, he is the highest executive officer on the district level. Till now, any question, anyone? If you have any question, please ask. Otherwise, we will end our class here only. Any question, anyone? No questions. Okay, fine then. And please read the book also. Okay, I am explaining the things. I am going deeper in the topics and I am just explaining the things to you. But read the book also for better understanding. And if you find any confusion in book, please let me know. Okay. Thank you all for today.